Wow. And also my massive buy, this massive buy from me. Okay, so my boss is saying about boss me makwaba. Hello. Hello, boss.
Hello, bosses.
Akwaba.
Yeah, my boss. Yeah, my boss.
Okay,
Boss.
so they are not mentioning this. You heard this area.
Okay.
This was a swing low.
Okay.
So market came back here, took that swing low. After taking the swing,
Okay.
let's look at what happened. Let me zoom in here. After taking the swing low, market moved up, established this high here.
Okay.
And then it moved down and it failed to take out this low.
Okay.
But what we saw is that market went ahead and then took out the high, this high.
Wow. Yeah.
So that was the market structure shift.
Okay.
That was the market structure shift. So if market has shifted, normally, and I can say within this leg now, a breaky, and my market structure shift. You're looking for fair value gaps and I say other blocks are ewo. Then you take your there. So within this H4, we had no fair value gaps.
Okay.
Within this leg, can you see any fair value gap? Nema highlight yellow no. You can't find one, yes. Exactly. So when market was just moving up, it balanced all the imbalances. So price had no business returning to the downside here again because the area is already balanced. Price is efficient in that. Anything a market I'm down with
wow.
That is the reason market the price didn't come down more. And actually, let me delete this one. You see, this was the sell, and there was a buy here. And then there was a sell here, which failed to take out this low. And then the buyers took over the market and bought price to the high side, breaking this high.
Okay.
So within this leg, we see bullish candles, blue candles, 3 of them.
Yes, 3, yes.
So all of them can be called mitigation block, or you can use this one, the last one before the down move, the last up move before this down move.
Okay.
The last bullish candle before price started selling and failed to take the low.
Wow.
which was this candle here. This candle. So you mark from, some people will mark from the body to the wick. Others will mark from the wick to the body, but it's good you mark all the wick to the body like this.
Okay.
So that whole candle becomes your mitigation block. When price returns there, you look for a buy. And you can see that price returned. This was the return.
Okay.
After price returned into that candle, we saw the massive buy.
Oh.
So this is what we call smart money footprints, or the big institutions or the market movers. Whenever they are about to move the market, these are the footprints they leave behind to tell you that they are about to move.
Okay.
Yeah, so we could see that even price.
Wow.
You could see the market even came back here the second time, but it failed to close below it, below the candle.
Okay.
Or that whole zone. And then we saw that massive buy. Very massive. These are H4 candles. So imagine you caught it from even here. These are H4 candles. Wow. And you would have been here. And you smashed it. That is money.
Very much.
That made you, yes, that made you hit your take profits. So once price came to hit this area, a higher time frame, POI. So see the move that came in here. We had, this was some kind of a retracement. A low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low to tap into the POI. And then markets moving away with this bullish move.
Wow.
Breaking structure here. So market structure shifted here.
Yes.
You are getting
very much.
So we changed from bearish because here it was down, up, down, up, down, and then we broke this high. So if we were to continue the down move, then the high should have been protected, this lower high. So we should have gotten something like this, and then a continuation clearing the low. But this time we took out the high, so market structure happened, market structure shift.
Yes.
Happened right here. Now, if it happened here, within this area, you are looking for the bullish, because it was a buy move that violated this area. You are looking for a bullish PDRA. PDRA is just any area that price can buy from when price returns to the area in the future.
Okay.
So that can be your demand zone. It can be your fair value gap. It can be your order block. It can be your mitigation block. It can be your breaker blocks. And in this case, what I see is that I see a whole lot of them happening. You see, this whole two candles, the bullish candles that went up before we sold to the POI here. The last, you can mark the two of them. You can mark the two of them like this and then stretch it out and wait for price to return into it.
Okay.
So that becomes your breaker block.
Wow.
Or you can reduce it to this last up move, the bullish candle before the market structure shifts. And then that becomes your breaker block. See, market came into it and look at what is happening. A bullish candle is printing, the current candle that is printing.
Yes.
This is what I saw that I said, Vix75 may be buying. Normally, when you see it like this, you go to your 15 minutes, your 5 minutes, your 1 minute time frame. You are looking for market structure shifts.
Okay.
And
wow.
We have market structure
shifts. Yes.
And we are looking for our bullish order block. So this is our bullish order block.
So that's our POI.
That's our POI. So we can take our buy here, put our stop loss a little bit below, and then go to H
Okay.
set our targets.
Wow.
So H4, we expect this high to be taken.
Okay.
This will be our target
Wow.
because these are relative equal highs. Nice liquidity pool. Which is buy side liquidity.
Mm.
So we have that nice liquidity pool sitting up there. So if you are setting targets, we can set our targets to that liquidity pool here. And that gives us about 1:13 risk to reward. 1:13. Imagine you get like 0.005 crash stop. I mean, how do we call it? Loss size. And even right within the breaker block, look at what is happening. Look at another confluence. We have a huge fair value gap here.
Yes, yes. I was even about to say it. There's a fair value gap there.
Yes, and even beneath it. So this whole area is a buy zone. You see the sell candles, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you have more sell candles without any oh, sorry.
Oh, that's right.
No, my battery went down. Now was me charging.
Wow.
Ref man for charger nantium.
Uh,
So within that we have our fair value gap. And then look at these black candles that came to the POI. All of them were black candles.
yes.
So that is a bullish order block as well on the H4. So that is another
Okay.
confluence for us. So the 75 pro on pro, that is a buy zone. So you can even decide to drop
Wow.
deep. But once we get the market structure shifts, we'll buy.
On the lower time frame.
On a lower time frame, we will just buy. No matter
Okay.
how deep it drops. So normally you use the gun box to measure 50%. If the area is big like that, you measure 50%,
50% the fair value gap.
and then at least you wait for price to come to the 50% or below the 50%. Then you look for market structure shift and you take your buys.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So that has been it. That is why
So we mean like okay. I'm saying like top down no like within our 4 hour and I say daily so you go there as well like you use the
yes, you
4 hour
can.
time frame mostly.
Yes, you can also go to the daily, but there's not much difference between the H4 and then the daily time frame.
Mm. So which one
I do check the
is
daily
best of
time.
interest? Like the daily one for.
Normally, when I check the daily time frame, I'm looking at how the previous day's candle closed.
Okay.
So that is what will make me check my daily time frame.
Okay.
So when we go to the daily time frame, price has actually been ranging. This is a whole range.
Yes.
Sideways
Yes.
consolidation.
Yes. Yes.
But within the
Okay.
consolidation, look at what is happening on the lower time frame. All the analysis we have done. So if you catch the
Yes.
move within this consolidation and price manage to break out of the consolidation and you are still holding, Charlie, you see Kadia Brunko. Because if price breaks
Wow.
out of
Wow.
this consolidation, we have a lot of
Yes.
imbalance here to fill
To feel true. Okay.
before we get into this supply area. That is on the daily.
Mm,
So if price should break out of that zone, then we are coming here before we fall.
going for okay. Okay.
And I even saw
Wow.
something on the weekly time frame that if we break out of this consolidation, price may be going there. Let me show you. Price may
Okay.
be going there. Um, Vix75 weekly. Okay, so I even have that.
Okay.
Oh, my mouse no misbehave kakra.
Wow. There's another block there.
Good. So
Wow. So the H4 buy is a retracement.
the H4 buy will be a retracement on the weekly.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So here we had a low,
Okay.
a lower low, lower high, lower low, and then price moved sideways, and then went to mitigate this supply area, this last bullish candle before this down move,
Yes.
and then we saw this
Okay.
massive sell. So after that massive sell, we are seeing a consolidation.
Mm,
So the consolidation will either give us a retracement, or that is a reversal, or we can get a continuation to the downside.
but the H4 is confirming the retracement.
H4 wants to confirm the retracement, and if you retrace,
Okay.
I don't know when it will happen, but we will just be following price like that. If it will happen
Okay.
in this
Okay.
consolidation, then um we have this weekly fair value gap here, and then we have this last bearish candle, bullish candle before this strong bearish engulfing, leaving that fair value gap. So once the price came to confirm this as an order block for a sell, breaking this structure to the downside,
Okay.
it means we are still bearish. So this sell zone
Okay.
or order block will have to be retested for us to have the sell continuation again.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow.
Worst scenario, price can break out of this consolidation, sweeping the lows, manipulating the lows,
Okay.
and then after it
Okay.
will buy
Okay.
into this area before we see the sell. That is what ICT calls it.
Wow.
Accumulation price will be moving within the channel. You see,
Wow.
the price will break down as if it's going down. So you'll be waiting here for a retest.
Mm,
Market will just
yeah.
come, sell small, and then sweep you to the upside.
Then
Come and clear all the liquidity at the upside here. Tap into a higher time frame POI
further.
before it sells. Then you are like,
Wow.
a dribble me, a dribble me. So dribbling, one no way.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
That is it. I was waiting for this sell, but I didn't catch it. I missed it. I lost money within this zone. Until Edru Hanuma fed up. We share another number tap. And the sell was small.
Wow.
We check if H4 na sell no now no wedding pa.
Nice on that block. The supply zone.
Nice supply zone. The H4 na tap we no. Look at the sell.
Wow.
Massive one pa. It's sold to
Market.
here. Look at the sell.
Wow. Wow.
Massive sell. This it me come back to that supply zone no na catch sell bi or there. And ubetimi aswing ope kra u create one account and now they no trade if 75 on swing. Ubetimi aswing for months kra and so what close trading.
Wow.
Yeah, auntie.
Wow.
Eno nana me hwe. So
The technicals are very clear on the higher time frame power.
the technicals are very clear.
Yes.
Very clear. On maybe bikra be manipulation as almost swerve kakra but
I will respect, you know.
their intentions are clear. They said they make an if they like on betting take all these lows.
Okay.
They can decide to sweep all these lows by trading down, manipulating the lows before we see a market structure shift back to that block before they go. So whatever they do, we are just following. That's why we have
True.
our what do we call it? Technical analysis skill with us. So
Okay.
I would really love to see H4 market structure shift. For now, we have not had H4 market structure shift yet.
Okay. Equal highs. Okay.
H4 is still bearish concerning the current phase of the market. This one is still a bearish move.
Wow.
That is a bearish move because after this impulsive move that tapped into a supply zone, we have to retrace into the demand area and order block or a fair value gap that was responsible for this buy. And that was the retracement. See how price was coming down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's a retracement move.
A clear retracement signal.
Clear retracement signal because unlike here, you see one move, po.
Wow.
Price is just rebalancing the imbalances here.
Wow.
Rebalancing the imbalances here.
That one is even a clue. Oh.
Yeah. So we just want to see H4 break this high with the candle body.
Okay.
I just wish today's candle from now, I think the time by 12, okay. It's 9/11/18. So by 12, this candle might have closed. And I wish it closed as a strong bullish candle. Then the next candle will target breaking this high. So once this high breaks, then we have H4 switching bullish, or we have H4 market structure shift.
Wow.
Then we may see
so what about the one? Okay.
Come again.
So I was asking about the one that we did on the 15 minutes time frame.
On the 15-minute time frame, actually, if price is able to break this high that we have just indicated, let me make it big, red. If price is able to break this 15-minute high, then we know that we are about to go up more.
So we are not considering the left side again.
So we are not considering the left side again.
Okay.
For now, or if the 15-minute area fails, then price may come down more until price close below this. Any bullish move we get, we will buy.
Okay.
Any bullish market structure shift that gives us our buying model or our fair value order block and other things, we will still buy because we are still within the order block.
Within that point of interest zone.
Yes, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This when you go to H1, that will be 24 that will be like one candle.
Yes.
One candle. So that is a bullish order block.
Okay.
So let me go to 15 minutes and see what price is doing there. Kofoedomi is stubborn. Okay, so you have a more ideal market structure shift when market is able to take this high. You get it?
Yes. Okay.
This is just an internal market structure shift. When price breaks this one, that should be the external market structure shift, which means that our bullishness is much more confirmed. So when we get a retracement, you'll be looking for fair value gaps, demand zones that price may retrace into.
Okay.
Once we get another market structure shift, we look for a bullish order block and then we buy. So the market structure shift is more important for your confirmation.
Okay. Okay.
Once price gets into your POI, what you are waiting for is a market structure shift on a lower time frame.
Okay.
So if it is H1 POI in our market, when price number be drew POI number, when price gets to the POI, you just go to like 30 minutes, 15 minutes, any time frame lower than the 1 hour for your market structure shift. Yeah, so at this point, if you have any question, you can ask. So let me delete this one. So we have fair value gap here that can attract price to the upside. You have this imbalance here, which price seems to be balancing to the upside. And when we look below here, the only fair value gap we have is this tiny fair value gap.
Okay, so why don't we consider the internal market structure shift?
So right now we are bullish. 15 minutes has turned bullish.
Okay.
So we follow. And we follow to this zone because if this zone is able to take price to break this low,
okay,
that it means that price will go down more.
Okay.
On H4. But if price violates this fair value gap and then go ahead to break this high, then I know that 4 hour has broken this as a market structure shift.
Wow.
So currently price is trading within this fair value gap, and look at how it is holding price.
Wow.
And here we have a breaker block here. So this is what they call the unicorn model. When you have more than one POI happening at the same zone, that is a high probability zone. That is why price is really difficult to just penetrate that area. So that area is acting as support, and you see market pushing to the upside. So I won't be surprised. I'm already in the buy. I took the buy from 5 minutes or 1 minute or something. So this is where I'll be looking to take my profits.
Wow.
1:4. But I will leave to see if you'll be able to take this high as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So as for the every strategy works. Like we used to say, the most important is your understanding of the strategy. If you don't understand it, you might say, "Oh, doesn't work."
Very true. Very true. So my question is, like, when you get to your PUI, you still wait for candlestick confirmation, or you just enter from that point?
So always mark your POI on a higher time frame.
Okay.
Like 4 hour, 1 hour, 2 hour. Always mark your POI on that time frame.
Okay.
So let's say this is your 4 hour POI, bearish POI for that matter.
Okay.
So normally I do this 4 hour POI. The reason why I write on the chart is I want to train my mind to know some of these things. A time will come, I won't be writing anything on the chart.
Okay.
Because
Wow.
I'm still learning. That is why. So let's say this is your 4-hour POI. So when market is buying up, as soon as market taps, even the tip of it, without even entering
Okay.
properly, the tip is very important. Even if it touches the tip of the POI, that's why the correct,
Okay.
you have to mark it correctly. Mark the whole candle,
Okay.
mark it very well.
Wow.
When market taps the tip, because on H4, market just tap the tip. That's this current trade. Let's go to H4.
Yes.
It just tap the tip of the breaker block. Then I switch to my lower time frame to find my entry.
Okay.
So look at it. This was the candle. This was the candle. So market just tapped the tip.
Wow.
As soon as it touched the zone, I just went to my smaller time frame, 5 minutes, looking for a market structure shift, and I got it. And I use it for
Wow.
my entry. Yeah.
Wow.
So that is very important. Once price gets to your POI, you switch. So market will be buying like this, and then it touches. So what I taught you was this was a high, a low, higher low, higher high. So you are waiting for this last low that was formed before price tapped the POI to be swept on a lower time frame.
Okay.
That is what will give you your market structure shift.
Sure.
Sometimes market can do something like this. Tap the POI, move down a bit, and then sweep liquidity before sweeping this high. And when you see something like this, when I see something like this, I smile. I love this type of moves, especially when price takes this high as a fake out zone into the POI.
Wow.
And my manager liquidity grab. Once I get that, I smile because it's a high probability setup that is forming. So once I get my market structure shifts, I look for my bearish POI within this zone. And then this area will be my breaker block. So I have two POIs.
Okay. Okay.
There can be even fair value gap within these areas, which also can also take profit now. Yeah, once we reach the higher time frame POI, don't be afraid to strike. Once your analysis is correct, then market should really work the way you analyzed. And you put your stop loss. If you are entering on the breaker, your stop loss should be within the zone. Or if it's a smaller time frame, you put it above the high.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is that. And I saw somebody teaching some strategy. It's not really difficult strategy, but I think a break and mitigation blocks. I'll share that video so that you go and watch it.
Okay. Okay.
In your spare time. What he's teaching is very, very good and very easy to understand. That is what I applied today, and I'm seeing the buy move.
Wow.
Yeah. So that is it. If you have any question, you can bring it up.
Okay. Okay.
Normally when price hits a fair value gap like that, it struggles to move. That is why the consolidation is happening right there. It's filling the gap small.
Okay.
So let me clear the zones. You want to
So
more, you can take another buy here. You put your stop loss here. You still aim for this area. That is 2.6. The reason your stop loss is right below the zone is if price breaks below this with the candlestick body, then price may be coming down more.
okay.
So this area, when price breaks it down, it's like it has invalidated this area, and it means market may want to go down more. But I don't want to see price coming down more. I want to see that push.
Okay.
When we get into this zone, and even this high is a target as well.
Wow.
Yes, you were about to ask a question.
Okay. I'm gonna say like I was like certain guy on YouTube. Yeah. Then the stop loss no taking on the lower time frame, but the tip taking on the higher time frame. I mean, I say no like a rest like almost now I mean taking a stop loss me take profit now on the same time frame. But I'm here no cause like you can take your stop loss on the lower time frame, you just tip on the higher time frame for higher advance higher risk to reward ratio.
Yes, that is better because your stop loss on a lower time frame reduces the risk, the money you are risking.
Okay.
And then your take profit on the higher time frame also helps you to make more money. Because on this lower time frame, this is our target. This
So
high,
that one will be okay.
this high is our target. But when we go to 4 hour, you see that this was just a swing point.
Okay.
I say this is where we were saying if market breaks that with a candlestick body or successive candles, then we know that 4 hour has shifted bullish.
Okay.
Yes, so let me go to 4 hour. You see that area. So on 4 it's just even a candlestick wick. This candlestick wick. This
Wow.
the wick. That is where we are targeting.
Okay.
That is where we are targeting. But if you close above this, then even yes, this is a swing point, a valid swing point. This candle swept
Okay.
this candle's liquidity before displacing down. So it's a swing point. When price is able to break it with a candlestick body, then we know that price is more bullish. As at now, 4 hour is still bearish. So we are hoping that price will take this high.
Okay.
That is our hope, that price will take that high.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
27 minutes to 12. So let me mark my 12 o'clock area. So this is my 12 o'clock line. And when we open, maybe we trade down a bit before we trade up into that fair value gap or even this high. That is what I'm waiting for. Price must definitely reach this fair value gap to fill it up for us. So we have to balance all these imbalances here. And that is what price is seeking to do now. You have to balance that. I don't like the fact that we are consolidating here. This breaker block is responsible for that. Price touch into the breaker block, and there is a fair value gap also within that same area. So I don't expect price to easily move up like that. But maybe by 1 p.m., 2 p.m.,